Good morning everyone, welcome back to Switzerland. So this is, I have to say, sometimes I get comments that it all looks so easy what I do, you know, as if everything works that I get in my mind. But I think today is a day that proves that it's never easy, you know, not at all, especially in a location that you don't know, you know. Maybe I didn't have a good enough plan or something. I think it's something like that. maybe it's that, but I just wanted to drive up to a high road where I can see all those mountain peaks nicely. So here I am at a high road, but there's almost no clear view, you know. I found a parking lot here and the rest of the road is all covered with houses, and I'm gonna look over on this side, but don't know, maybe I'll have to drive a little bit further. I was hoping for some alpenglow actually. That's why I'm keeping my eye on that mountain over there, but I'm afraid that's not gonna happen also. So, like I said, it's never easy. You know, it might look easy, but it ain't easy. Not sure what to do here, but at least the light seems okay. Maybe I should drive down the mountain and look into the valley there. There's supposed to be some fog coming just after sunrise, but haven't seen it yet. But yeah, who knows? There's some nice light on the mountain tops on this side also, with some clouds above it. That actually looks quite nice. So let's see if we can get that. So switch some lenses here. So I figured out a way to approach this scene. I'm attached the big white guy here, and I'm just scanning all the patches of light that appear on those mountains and just looking over them, seeing if there are some nice compositions here. And right in the back, I made a little video of it. You can see that there's a ledge in the sunlight with some trees on it and some snow, and then the background is in the shade and creates a really nice contrast between all those layers, and just looks really nice. And also on this side, on the mountain top there is some light appearing on some parts of that mountain. And that's what I'm actually trying to look at, just scanning it like that. I wasn't excited for going up here, but eventually I found one shot there that I really like. So let's take a look at that. That's the one you just saw in the video shot. And it's actually really, really far away. So I needed the 400mm at max range just to get that shape over there. Took a couple of images to definitely know that it's sharp, but I think they are. So pretty nice. I wanted to get back to the car, but I'm actually seeing more and more compositions here. So if you look at the mountain here behind me, this one, there is some cloud rolling over the top at the moment, and it creates a really nice atmosphere because the mountain in front is in the light at the moment. And that's creating a really nice contrast of a light mountain with a dark mountain and then this moody cloud rolling over. You know, it just looks, yeah, really nice. So yeah, definitely worth going up here. These are the kind of shots that I was hoping for. So you can see the sun coming over here, so the sun is up quite high at the moment. But yeah, absolutely amazing. What a spot. It looked like nothing when I first arrived here. Still have to be careful with all that ice here. It's quite slippery, but yeah, oh. That's what I mean. But yeah, it looks really nice. So this is the shot that I just took of this little video footage that you've seen. And yeah, I've decided to drive down now. I think I got a couple of nice shots what I had in mind. And yeah, looking forward to see what I can find at the lake level down here. So I wanted to drive back from the mountain when from my car I looked at the mountain range that I shot earlier, but now the moon is standing above it, and because the moon is quite low, it's just before the Moonset. I don't know if that's a word actually, but the moon is enormous. It's enormous, especially with a large telephoto where you can use the compression. It just looks amazing, and there are some clouds rolling over those peaks there. The light isn't the best anymore, but still I think it's a fabulous shot with that enormous moon above all those snowy peaks there. So I'm definitely waiting a couple of minutes until the moon is a little bit closer to the snowy peaks. Then I'm gonna take the shot again, and I think it's gonna be absolutely amazing. So yeah, who expected that? Going for a sunrise, shooting the Moonset, you know? Things happen sometimes, but absolutely phenomenal location. And this is just what I really love to do, you know? Scan the landscape, look for those little images in that big scene that come to your eye and create something magical. So I hope all of these shots worked. I didn't film all of them. Some of them are just a tryout, you know, if this works or not. Yeah, absolutely great. So the moon is now approaching that snow peak there. So I'm gonna take the shot, and if it works, here it is. So I'm just driving down this mountain, and look behind me here. There's this hotel with the Swiss flag waving above it, with some beautiful backlight through that valley there. And I just needed to stop, so I turned around, parked my car here on the side, and I'm just shooting it with the 40-150. Absolutely amazing with that light in the valley, and I'm just waiting until the flag is stretched out above that hotel. absolutely amazing scene. So yeah, the hotel is in the light, and what more do you want? You know, this is Switzerland, absolutely amazing. So this is the shot here, just taking it f8, a little bit overexposing it to increase that feeling of haze or fog in that valley behind it, and with that the hotel gets isolated even more. So this is it. You know, I was just thinking that if you live in a country like this, you might not even see the beauty of it anymore, you know, especially photography wise. And it's all so normal for you, but imagine coming from a place like me, from the flattest country in the world, the Netherlands, to a place like Switzerland with these mountains. It is absolutely phenomenal. Just look at these views here. You know, let me slow down a little and show you. It's just absolutely ridiculously good. You know, it's a shame we are only here for 2 days, and then we're heading on to another epic location, Italy. But man, would I love to stay here for about a week. You know, I don't know what I would shoot, but I would probably end up with maybe 20,000 shots when I get back home. I might even do it in Italy, but you know, I have no idea. But yeah, this is just absolutely stunning locations. So yeah, I'm gonna enjoy my day. I'm heading down the mountain now, and I'm actually gonna go back to my holiday home, pick up my wife and kids, and then we're gonna do something nice today. I have no idea yet, and hopefully at sunset I will do another attempt at some nice locations for photography. So yeah, let's see what this day is gonna bring. And I'm already enjoying myself here with how things are going. So absolutely great. So welcome back to the last sunset here in Switzerland. I'm standing next to a pretty busy road here at the moment, but I think there are some pretty nice compositions here actually. Yesterday I was down at the lake, and if you look behind me, you can see that wall mountain on the other side yesterday turned completely red, and I noticed it a bit too late. So I was actually hoping for that to happen again today. There are a bit more clouds, so not quite sure if it's going to happen, but until now you can see that there is still light on that mountain over there. So yeah, it's going to take about 15-20 minutes before the sun will set, and I'm actually going to wait here because I found pretty nice composition. The only thing it needs is some spectacular form of light actually. So let me show you the composition on the back of the camera. So this is the shot that I just framed up, and you can see I still used a part of this tree in the right bottom and a part of the left tree that you can see over here to frame in this bottom section here. And I'm not quite sure if I even wanted more wide angle like this. Not entirely sure yet what I'm going to do. I'm probably going to take both. Oh, sorry. I'm probably going to take both these shots. But for now, I'm going to start with the zoomed in version. You can see these boats in the midground with a small little peninsula here, a couple of layers of mountains, and then this big snow top mountain in top, and it just looks like this. So this afternoon we went to the Aresluft, sort of a canyon-like area, but it was the middle of the day. I had my kids with me. It was very crowded, bad light, so I would be surprised if there's anything of interest during my trip there. If it is, I'll show it after this clip. But on my way there I shot a promising shot of a little island in a crystal blue lake, just a couple kilometers down the road here, and the island was in the sunlight and the background was completely dark, so it just looked really epic with this crystal blue water in front of it. And I also shot a couple of ducks. I don't know if it's a duck, I don't know how you call it in English, but it was very nice in that blue water with those crystal waves coming around it. It was really nice. And also a couple of meters down the road there were some gulls. They were catching something in the water all the time. So the moment they got it, they flew up, dropped it again, and it was sort of a game, or I don't know what they were doing. I had made a little film of it, took a couple of shots. I don't know if they worked out, but if they did, then I will show them after this clip. But yeah, I'm quite enjoying my time here in Switzerland. I think we should have stayed far longer than we're doing now, but yeah, it's a family holiday, so it's concessions, and we are going to Italy tomorrow. Yeah, and I don't know if there's going to be much photography. We are in Tuscany, but not in the dream destination for any landscape photographer, not in Val d'Or. We are on the coast, just under Livorno. So yeah, I don't know if we can find any time for photography or any nice compositions there. We will just see. So I will show you the images that I took this afternoon right now, and I'm just gonna wait here for some spectacular light, and hopefully it will happen. So I hope you can see it. I'll put some video material here on the side. But you can see that the peak of that snowy mountain on top, and it's actually this one here, is now completely in the light, creating a really nice dynamic in the scene. But the foreground here is a bit dark, so that's not going to change. There's no light going to be in this foreground, but I'm just hoping for this peak here, or this hill here, to light up with that beautiful red light that I saw yesterday. So fingers crossed. I just walked a little bit up the road here so I could look in that direction, and it looks like there is a bit of an open sky there. So yeah, quite promising actually. Oh yes, it looks promising now. The light is really changing from normal light to a little bit of that red light, and yeah, if I'm really lucky, it's going to explode in a couple of minutes into yeah, this real light. But let me show you what I did, because like I said earlier, the dynamic range in the foreground here, it's a little bit dark compared to the top. So this is where the live GND filter of this OM system, OM-1, comes in. So very handy. Let me show you on the back of the camera what I did here. So you can see that there the sunlight is diagonally through the frame here. You know, this upper side is in the sunlight, the lower side isn't. So I activated the live GND filter, and I actually put it exactly on this line. You can see I can shift it up and down, but I placed it right here. So the upper side of the frame is a little bit darker, and you can easily see the foreground here. And now it's just waiting on that perfect light, and then I have the dynamic range right, 3-second timer, and everything will be good, hopefully. So that's it with landscape photography. Sometimes it's just waiting. You know, I'm not that much of a patient guy, but in an area like this that I don't know usually it's rewarded to stick to your composition, and I can go in the car and search for something else, but the chances that I found a composition that's better than this are quite small. So I'm gonna take my chances, wait for this, and hopefully it's getting paid off. So if that light is gonna explode, this is the shot with the live GND filter. So I just walked back next to the road here to my car, and there is a beautiful sunset at the moment. You know, the peaks aren't lighting up anymore, but those clouds above those mountains, just epic. I actually did shoot a live ND shot of a 60-second exposure. I just wanted to see how the water would look, and it will probably end up being a panorama of the horizon, cutting off a bit of that boring sky and a bit of that foreground, but just a little experiment. I don't know if it worked out. I'll show you after this. But yeah, I think with these shots, my time with Switzerland is over. Tomorrow or maybe tonight we will leave to Italy. So yeah, I hope you liked this video and this little trip. Yeah, not enough time, by far not enough time, but that's it with a family holiday. Sometimes family is more important than photography. So I'm at least happy that I could take a couple of images to show you one video of this stunning place. So yeah, thanks for watching. I hope you liked the video. If you did, please push that thumbs up button, and there is a subscribe button underneath this video. If you push that, you will get a message when I release my next video. And please leave a comment. Let me know what you think of these images or of this location, of yeah, whatever. So thanks for watching. Hope to see you next time. Maybe that's in Italy. I have absolutely no idea if I'm going to take some images there, but it will probably be in Italy. So yeah, see you there. Bye bye.